There is a small dot in the vast Pacific Ocean, more than 2,100 miles from the coast of Chile, where silent stone giants gaze endlessly toward the horizon, a place so remote that it feels almost outside of time. This is Easter Island, or Rapa Nui, the most isolated inhabited island on Earth, and one of humanity's greatest enigmas. With an area of just 63 square miles, Easter Island was born about 750,000 years ago from the activity of three volcanoes, Terra Vaca, Poiki, and Rano Kau, whose lava flows eventually merged to form a single triangular island. The peak of Terra Vaca rises 1,770 feet above the ocean, making it the highest point on Rapa Nui. Today, around 8,000 inhabitants call this remote land home. Politically, it belongs to Chile, which annexed it in 1888, but long before that, it was the center of a powerful Polynesian civilization that created nearly 900 monumental statues, known as Moai. Archaeological evidence shows that Polynesians first arrived here between 700 and 1200 AD, crossing thousands of miles of open ocean in wooden canoes. These Moai, carved between the 11th and 17th centuries, range in height from 8 to 33 feet, with an average weight between 50,000 and 200,000 pounds. The tallest ever erected, called Paro, stood over 33 feet tall and weighed nearly 180,000 pounds. The largest unfinished statue, still lying in the quarry, would have reached 69 feet and weighed an astonishing 600,000 pounds. The main quarry, Rano Raraku, was the sacred heart of this stone carving industry. Its volcanic crater holds a freshwater lake surrounded by dense reeds that the islanders once used to weave roofs and make small canoes. Scattered across its slopes are hundreds of statues in various stages of completion, some half-carved from the bedrock, others standing upright, as if waiting for their final journey. Many of the Moai across the island appear to be heads, but excavations revealed that they have full torsos, buried over centuries by layers of soil and volcanic ash. How the Rapa Nui managed to transport these enormous statues without wheels, draft animals, or metal tools remained a mystery for centuries. Early European visitors, starting with Dutch explorer Jacob Roggeveen, who first reached the island on Easter Sunday, 1722, could not believe such primitive tools had raised such giants. Later, Spanish navigator Felipe González de Ajedo claimed the island for Spain in 1770, but even his expedition failed to understand the statue's origin. Some theories suggested the islanders cut down forests to roll the Moai on wooden logs, leading to ecological collapse. Others proposed the use of ropes and sleds, but local legends told a different story, that the statues walked to their places. For generations, outsiders dismissed this as a myth, until a 2012 experiment changed everything. Researchers Terry Hunt and Carl Lipo built a 10,000-pound replica Moai, attached 3 ropes, and organized 18 people to pull in rhythm. Rocking side to side like a giant penguin, the statue walked, upright, for almost 300 feet in just 40 minutes. The demonstration proved that the ancient Rapa Nui could have used the same simple, elegant technique, turning faith and coordination into pure engineering genius. But the Moai may have served another, more practical purpose. The volcanic tuff from which they were carved is rich in calcium, phosphorus, and iron, elements that enrich the soil. Archaeologists found that the areas around Moai platforms, or ahu, had unusually fertile ground, ideal for growing sweet potatoes, the island's main crop. This suggests that building and placing the statues was not only spiritual, but also agricultural, a ritual of renewal that connected ancestor worship with the promise of harvest. Yet, the island's story took a darker turn. After contact with the outside world, disease and exploitation devastated the population. In 1862, Peruvian slave raiders captured more than 1,400 islanders, nearly half the population, taking them to work in guano mines. Only a few dozen ever returned, bringing with them smallpox, which spread rapidly. By 1877, only 111 Rapa Nui people remained alive. That same year, a French settler, Jean-Baptiste Dutrou-Bornier, turned most of the island into a sheep ranch. Finally, in 1888, Chile purchased Rapa Nui from his widow for £6,000, claiming it as a national territory. Despite near extinction, the Rapa Nui spirits survived. Their language, dance, and legends live on through the descendants who still inhabit this windswept island today. And those legends reach far beyond human history. Many islanders tell of sky gods who descended from the stars, bringing light and knowledge. Some ancient Moai face the heavens rather than the sea, aligned with constellations such as Orion's belt. Certain authors even claim that the statues' elongated heads and deep-set eyes resemble helmets or spacesuits, and that mysterious tablets inscribed with the lost Rongorongo script might contain messages from these celestial visitors.
Modern science explains the Moai through human hands, artistry, faith, and labor. Yet the allure of the extraterrestrial remains powerful. Perhaps it's not about aliens at all, but about how the Rapa Nui themselves reached for the divine. Whether guided by spirits, ancestors, or imagination, they created something that still defies comprehension. Today, the Moai stand silent against the endless Pacific winds, scarred by time, but unbroken. They are more than stone. They are the echo of a people who, on a tiny island at the edge of the world, proved that belief itself can move mountains.